Welcome to the 2023 PDGA United States Women's Disc Golf Championships from Burlington, North Carolina. Grant Zellner and Sara Nicholson. We are here ready for day two action in all divisions. Sara, 21 divisions, 340 players. After day number one, what did you take away just from the atmosphere here?
Oh, I had a blast. When I left here yesterday, all the AMs and juniors came by the third pink booth and people were bragging about how they shot above their rating and they came out and they played the game. And then we went out and watched the pros play. I mean, yesterday was what this event is all about. The camaraderie, the amazing disc golf, and the good time with all the ladies. Yeah.
So much fun to see some of these divisions that have large galleries following them, that are divisions where maybe they're not used to playing in front of a crowd. Some of them may not be used to having very many players in their division in their local events, and then they come here and get to play against perhaps several dozen other young women or older women or amateurs or pros. They all find a crowd to play with, and then all the family members and the siblings come out, and you end up feeling like a rock star, even if it's just for a few moments.
No, absolutely. I mean, I've played with the same three women every weekend, day in and day out, till I came to U.S. Women's, and then I was like, oh my gosh, there's women I don't know on my card. I love this event.
The future of disc golf is the FA1 division. All the players gearing up to be a part of that division, and then who knows where their career could go from there. Yesterday in FA1, Brooke Johnson out of White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Here she is on the fifth. Lengthy putt for birdie, drops that one home. And then on the seventh, a tight dog leg to the left.
Brooke's amazing. She's come to a lot of my throw pink events, and she's good. She's going to be winning some stuff on the FPO scene in no time.
Another circle's edge putt for yet another birdie at the ninth, spinning the disc both ways.
Got to have it, especially for these wood courses. You need that sidearm.
Up and in, so consistent with that hyzer angle on her putts. Had it dialed yesterday. At the 12th, yet another tight gap.
That's what I'm saying. These ladies make it look so easy. These courses are not as easy as they make it look.
Showing some versatility now, going overhand.
That was interesting.
Later in the round, dances that disc up onto the dance floor. Yet another putt drops for Brooke. She is decidedly in the mix at 7 under par. Even erased a couple of bogeys on the day with all of those birdies. Look at all that green on the scorecard.
So much green.
Brooke chasing down Alicia Trouch from Largo, Florida. Here at the third, going to the forehand. Not much left to do there.
No, they make it look so easy.
To the seventh now, that sharp dog leg to the left. Stripes this one around the corner and up on the hillside. That's a very common landing zone here at the seventh. Have to make a downhill putt. No problem. Alicia at the ninth now. Just squeaks by the corner.
Man.
Ding. Table 14, your pizza's ready. Chains banging all over the property here with 3 courses in play, 21 divisions all day long. Then you hear the roar of the gallery when something like this happens. Alicia rolling around the pin, a drop-in birdie at the 10th. At the 14th.
Gorgeous.
What a shot shape. Rock and fire, one more birdie on the day. Alicia setting the pace in the FA1 division. She's at 8 down. Brooke, you saw earlier, at 7 under par.
I can't wait to watch them battle it out today.
Several more in the mix, of course. Addison Woodard out of Illinois at 6 down. Rebecca Minnick, we've mentioned her name before many times on this channel. She's out of Virginia and also at 6 under par. Trinity Bryant out of Callahan, Florida, rounding out the top 5. So many still very much in the mix with 3 more rounds to go here at this PDGA major. We've got action going on all day long, and there are players already on the course right now. We're hearing the cheers through the woods. We've got juniors and FPO coverage coming your way right after this.
With a legacy dating back to 2001, Sun King Discs has been instrumental in advancing disc golf across Florida, the U.S., and beyond, partnering with and hosting over 500 events, including the famous Throw Down the Mountain. We are dedicated to bringing joy to players from all walks of life. Explore our extensive disc selection at sunkingdiscs.com and enjoy free shipping on orders of $50 or more. Sun King Discs. Believe in a better way.
PDGA Event Support Helpline.
Hey, I was wondering if I could add some rules to my tournament to make it a little unique.
Sure. You just need a waiver from the Director of Event Support.
Okay, great. An island green?
Shouldn't be a problem.
And elevated baskets?
Yeah, we get those all the time.
Oh, and forehands only?
Sarah, we've been over this.
Sorry. I mean, but I don't see why we can't try it. I mean, everyone loves forehands. Like, you can go right, you can go left, you can throw straight, you can throw high, you can throw low.
Grant Zellner alongside Sara Nicholson. We are here with day number 2 at the United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. We've already seen what went down in the FA1 division to start this major championship. Now let's look to one of the pro divisions, the FP40 division, where Jennifer Allen got off to a very hot start. In fact, Sarah, Jennifer, thus far the only player in the division under par, and here's why. We're starting at the 6th. Jennifer, power to spare out the gap and into the open.
Yeah, she could have taken a nap and still made it down there.
With the standstill now, trying to go back into the woods, so much control on a disc with that much speed. Leaves just a little jumper to get into the shadow of the basket for a drop-in birdie on a par 5.
Smart play. I mean, she's playing a lot of smart golf out there. I mean, Jennifer's an incredible player. I've been lucky enough to play with her before. I mean, it's crazy because they say you have to have a sidearm to play this course, and Jen doesn't throw many sidearms, but she's just slaying the day out there.
Something she says she's working on. She just doesn't need it that much with throws like this, just making her way up the fairway on yet another par 5. One more time, just a little flexing jumper to get into the shadow of the basket, a turbo putt for a birdie.
Yeah, I love watching her do that.
That's a statement. Here at the 15th, the long par 3, Jennifer from the open into the shadows.
That was nice.
Overthrew it. Imagine that from Jay Allen.
Can't believe it. Jennifer Allen never overthrows. Buries that birdie putt, and Jennifer, as mentioned before, the only player in the division under par. A 200 par effort on the day. She'll lead the way into round number 2. Has gapped the field a little bit already, in fact. Someone's going to have to make a move to catch up with Jennifer Allen, but there are players in the field that know how to do that. Serenity and others in contention. They'll be trying to chase Jennifer down in the FP40 division. We caught up with Jennifer and others after the round. Grant Zellner and Jennifer Allen, PDGA Radio, on site at the United States Women's Disc Golf Championships, except for one important detail. As usual, Jennifer doing more important things than me because you're competing this week. You finished round number 1. You've got a 9-stroke lead.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. My phone service out here is not great, but
Well-
I think I played okay. I left a few out there. This is such a beautiful, challenging, demanding course, and it's not through a few holes. It's every single hole. And so I learned that mistake already today. I let down my guard on 17 and got my only bogey for the round. So game plan tomorrow, just stay focused again every single hole, because if not, this course will bite you.
Well, you do have a 9-stroke lead. I can confirm that. You are the only player in the division under par as of now. When you go out to an early lead in a tournament, especially a long one like a major, what does that do for you mentally heading into rounds 2 and 3 and 4? Does it change anything about your game plan at all yet, or do you try to put that out of your mind?
I haven't done it in a while. So this is kind of getting back into the game of playing really strong golf. but it will not change anything. I will still go out and try to execute every shot like I did, or better than I did today, and clean up those few little mistakes. So no, nothing changes. I get it. It's against me in the course, and that's how it is no matter what division or course I'm playing. So.
Hi, I'm Jenny from the PDGA, and I'm at the USWDDC with the current lead of the FA 40 division, Jay McCartwright. Jamin, how was your round today?
It was pretty good. The weather was perfect. I did leave a lot of putts out there, but you know, I got 3 more days and I'll get them back the next 3 days.
So what's the plan for tomorrow?
The plan is to hit some more putts, fairways, stay away from the trees, although tomorrow is a pretty open course, so hopefully just keep it in bounds and put it in the basket.
This is Jenny from the PDGA at the USWDDC with MJ Gager, the current leader of the FJ12 division. MJ, how's it going out there today?
It's going pretty good. My putting was a little off, so I'll definitely have to practice that a little bit more today. But the drives off the tee were really working for me. I just could get them through the gap today, so that's really good.
How's it feel being out here with all these different women and girls?
It's awesome to see all these people playing, and it's just really cool and a good experience to be here.
And what's your plan for tomorrow?
Just to have a good round. I'm playing in a tight wooded course, so I'm gonna have to make sure to hit all my gaps that I need to hit, and just play good and have fun.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Action from the juniors, hot fire being shot all over the property here from our junior divisions. Now, of note, there is no FJ18 division this week, simply because players that may have been eligible for that division have chosen to play perhaps in FA1 or one of the other divisions. Nevertheless, Shelby Birdie Cohen, I mean, what a middle name.
Oh, I wish that was my middle name.
Perfect middle name for a disc golfer. Nearly 100 points above her rating in FJ15. MJ Gayer and Peyton Coate are tied in FJ12. You just heard from MJ a moment ago. Hayden Harper leading by 5 in FJ10. I'm pretty sure Hayden is the one I ran into at the Continental Breakfast line at my hotel yesterday morning. So I'm certainly glad that she's starting her day off right with her Wheaties or whatever it is she chose to eat.
Yeah, she's a Georgia girl. She's been dominating down in the Southeast on the junior scene for a while. She's amazing.
Whatever she eats tomorrow morning, I'm going to make sure I eat the exact same thing.
I don't think it'll help you.
Sara Nicholson, everybody. How to watch FA1 coverage right your way, right here on the PDGA's YouTube channel of FA1 coverage. That's following day coverage, so you can make sure to tune in now for what you may have missed yesterday, and then join us again tomorrow for the round that will be going out just in a little bit today, right here at Cedar Rock Park. We'll be right back with additional coverage here from Burlington, North Carolina, at the 2023 U.S. Women's Disc Golf Championship. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you know it or not, you have a brand, and we have discs. Let's put them together and make something really cool. We've got plenty of discs and are ready to stamp or Dimax them however you'd like.
Isn't it expensive?
Well, guy who asks convenient questions, at Dynamic Discs you can see what's available and fill out the form to see what it'll cost you before you even order. Sometimes I fill it out just for fun, because you can watch the numbers go. Anyways, head to dynamicdiscs.com/custom to place your custom order and grow your brand, whatever that is.
Wellspring, it's good for everybody. It's a shorter course beginners. City Rock, more intermediate advanced, wide open shots. The regulator wanted to take the best of both of those courses with the terrain and make it tougher. The regulator challenges them, I think, on all shots. We got a well-balanced forehand, backhand. You kind of need to dip into your whole bag of tricks to be successful on it. So with like the Sneaky Pete tournament, I think it's been running for over 30 years now. Different tournament directors. Currently, Chuck Connolly runs it. 2013, when they ran the Masters here, it was well received. Locals loved spectating, like to see what it's become. And obviously, in the last 10 years, disc golf has hit a huge boom. We want to be that destination. You know, we're hoping, Disc Golf Pro Tour or PDGA is like, this is where we need to go back to at least every other year, if not a big event every year. Having Chuck Connolly on board to be the TD allows us to focus on having the courses ready to work with the parks department. It really helps kind of come together as a club. We got the leaders that want to help, and we got guys that are willing to put their time and hours in. We managed to get nonprofit status approved both at the state and federal level. We are a 501c3 organization now, which definitely helps us raise funds for causes that we want to do. And for me, it probably won't really sink in until the final round. I'm more nervous, wanting everything to be perfect leading up to it. We definitely want to make a great first impression. Put a lot of years and that time into it to make it what it is now. Championship Sunday is what I'm looking forward to, is watching them on the final round. Coming down the stretch with all the spectators packed for the lead card or chase card, and just seeing how they handle, the back nine when they're tackling it. And I think this will test them a little bit more.
And Sarah, unless you've attended a PDGA major either as a player, a spectator, or even a volunteer, I don't think you can appreciate the amount of work that goes into putting one of these events on. There's a reason there's a bid process with the PDGA, and these different clubs know well in advance, several years in advance, when they're going to be hosting an event. They need all of that time to do the work. You know better than most how much work goes into one of these events.
I mean, it takes years almost to recover mentally just from the amount of work that you put into it. But the community that gets behind it, I mean, to be able to have an event like this, you need the club, you need the community, you need the disc golfers, you need the businesses. I mean, it's incredible. So, I mean, it speaks volumes that Burlington wanted to have this event, because hundreds of people have spent the last few years of their lives giving it everything they can.
And certainly the last month, they've been giving up sleep. They've been giving up money out of their own pocket.
Yes.
They've been doing whatever it takes to make sure that the show can go on. And the show absolutely is going on here in North Carolina. You want to make sure that you catch all of the action, including live action of the FPO division. We'll show you what you may have missed yesterday.
We're at the Regulator, the brand new course in Burlington, North Carolina, for the 2023 United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. Approached by Henna. This is her look for birdie. And from 2 knees, no problem for Henna. Mandahano trying to get to 2 under through 4 and connects on the birdie. Great start for Valerie. Smooth and confident for Haley King as she picks up the birdie. Again, had her disc landed maybe where her right foot is right now, it would be considered perfect. The King, simple approach. She makes it look simple. King with the birdie look to move to 3 under. And left side chain brings it in. And still forehand off the tee. This has more height. It's going to track off to the right side, and it'll give her a look for birdie at circle's edge.
So she can give this full commitment.
Trying to get her first birdie, and she knew it.
Haley couldn't have placed it in a better spot and attacks the pin.
Wow.
Goes long, and she'll have that left for an eagle.
For eagle. Never a doubt. Haley King with an easy eagle. The first 8 holes. She's already 5 under, and that's with a bogey. Kristen opts for the forehand. Almost the same exact result. Kristen for birdie.
And now looks so locked in.
King, your solo leader at 6 under par through the front 9.
Gotta just control the distance here, and Missy leaves that just short.
Gannon, par 3, hole 15. Can King get it closer? This is tracking. And it's gone deep of the pin. Haley King for birdie to move to 6 under. And just like that, Haley King is going to give at least one back to the course, tied for first with Missy and Hannah.
Live coverage of the United States Women's Disc Golf Championships continues here on day number 2 on the Disc Golf Network. Broadcast starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so if you're not in the Eastern Time Zone, you do the math. So many storylines in the FPO division this year. I'm trying to remember the last time I was part of a tournament that had this many overlapping storylines. We've got players vying for their first ever major championship. We've got a player in contention trying to defend the championship and go back to back. We've got a player vying for the first Grand Slam, winning all 4 majors in the same calendar year, and several other storylines all happening simultaneously in the FPO field. I mean, it's a delight for anybody.
It's exciting. I barely slept last night trying to catch up on everything I missed.
We've got to talk about one more thing before we let you go and get back to the action, and that is the weather story here in Burlington, North Carolina. A tropical system has made its way near enough the coast that it probably will impact us in some form. You may have noticed even behind Sarah and I this morning, the wind picking up here on the property. We're told that will increase throughout the day, meaning by the time those final FPO cards are out on the course, they're going to be dealing with not only the challenges of the regulator, they're going to be dealing with some wind. And then tomorrow, we're told a very good chance of a tropical rain system coming through the area.
Yeah, it's cold, y'all. I should get an Academy Award for faking like I'm comfortable out here, but that wind is really chilly.
It is. It's about 70 degrees, but the wind is much cooler than that. And when it blows, it really sends a chill through you. Tomorrow, going to be chilly. We're expecting wet conditions. Thankfully, we're being told it will push through on Saturday, and we should be back to good conditions on Sunday. Maybe that's a good thing for a major, Sarah, because it forces the players to truly show their skill in adapting to all kinds of environments.
That's true. The best champion will be crowned.
Make sure you join us back here tomorrow morning as we cover what you may have missed on today's day number 2 and preview moving day, day number 3, coming your way on Saturday here from Burlington, North Carolina. But first things first, day 2 action already underway here at Cedar Rock Park. It's the 2023 PDGA U.S. Women's Disc Golf Championships. For Sara Nicholson, I'm Grant Zellner. We'll see you down the road.